Today we are back at the Mission Viejo project. We are doing the coping installation along with the tile, so we'll proceed. It's been about 2 weeks now since the shotcrete has cured, so we're jumping into the next phase, which is installing the coping, installing the tile, and building the entire paver deck around the pool project. So let's go check it out. So here the entire level of base is laid down and compacted down. We are shooting our elevations because we are going to be installing these 12 by 24 paving stones around the entire perimeter of the pool deck that are going to match the paver decking around the pool. And over there we have our tile samples. I'll actually show you guys those pretty quick. For these specific finishes, the homeowner wanted to go with this sand colored 6x6 tile, and we are going to be installing these 2x1 tiles on the spillover area of the pool. It's very interesting because a lot of homeowners ask us if like, hey, can we do these 6x6 tiles that go along the entire waterline perimeter of the pool? Can you guys just place those on the spillover area? We don't really recommend it because when you line them up here, we have a 6-inch space here and a 6-inch space here. So you kind of see how we would need to line it up here. It basically doesn't really work out. We would have to do all these cuts, seams. It wouldn't look nice, which is why we always recommend getting a nice 2x1 or even a 1x1 tile as this one that matches very nice because there's some shades of brown in here and there's shades of brown on the tile. So these two tile selections, excellent choice by the homeowner. These things are going to match beautifully on this entire pool project, and I'm really excited to see the final process. For the coping here, since we are doing these 12 by 24 paving stones, the tile is going to line up very nicely under here and stretch across the entire perimeter of the interior of the pool and spa. The design that the homeowner wanted to go for, we are installing the courtyard stone. So the courtyard paving stones are going to be laid out around the entire deck of the pool. The homeowner is looking to achieve the look of there just being a hole in the ground. That's kind of the inspiration he took to build this entire project. He's like, hey, I just want this whole thing to look like a hole in the ground that has water, and I just want to jump in. Pretty cool design concept, but that's what we're doing at today's project. It's so interesting because homeowners always tell us like, hey, you guys are just so much better, and the level of experience that you guys provide and the level of service and experiences that you guys provide is so much better than the last horror nightmare contractor that I worked with. But you know, people don't understand it is the simple things of like keeping the job site clean. You know, here we have the base and the gravel organized. We have the pavers here just nice and not even in the way of the homeowner's walkway. You have to consider those little things. But the things you also have to consider is like, hey, get nice trucks, wrap your company's branding on it, get yard signs, do all of this stuff. Make sure your guys are in uniforms, in hats. Make sure that you look like a professional company, because it not only makes the homeowner feel more comfortable, you're also providing them a much higher quality and a much better experience throughout this whole project, because they're like, hey, I feel comfortable working with RSC Pools and Construction, or whatever the name of the contractor is, because they have a reputation, and if they do a bad job, they don't want to burn their reputation. So it kind of gives a little bit more security, and it helps not only you as a business owner get these bigger and more lucrative projects, it also gives the homeowner like this luxurious level of experience that they otherwise wouldn't get with like the Joe Schmo contractor who has just a regular truck and a shovel. Not to talk down on any of them, everyone starts somewhere, but what I'm just trying to say is when you're building these type of projects, you have to set the standard for the experience. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap up our Mission Viejo project. In the end, we did beautiful brand new tile for this project. We did the midnight blue finish Mini-Pebble that came out fantastic. We added the white ray stone to this entire spa, and this whole project came out super awesome. Homeowners super happy and really excited to have this one complete, another project under the belt.
Hello, pleasure to meet you all. My name is Louis. I'm the new sales and project manager here at RSC Pools. My focus is on helping our company grow and making sure that you feel confident and informed throughout your entire sales project. So you may ask, what does a sales and project manager entitle? It all starts with a conversation. Once you reach out, we'll connect with you either in person or on the phone to better understand your vision, time, needs, and budget. So from here on, we will visit your property, we'll go ahead and take measurements, evaluate the layout of your property, and even create a 3D design to help you better visualize how everything's gonna look. As your project manager, I will personally oversee every phase, coordinating crews, updating you on progress, and making sure everything stays on track and up to our high standards. We will stay in touch and keep you updated with everything throughout your entire process, especially in key moments such as coping and tile selection. At the end of the day, our mission is simple: to craft an outdoor space that you and your family will enjoy for many years to come, with a process that's as smooth and stress-free as possible. If you're ready to get started on your dream backyard, feel free to reach out and we'd love to have the opportunity to bring your dreams to life. So here we have the copper wiring. We're going to use this to do the bonding grid around the pool. That's one of the inspections we have to pass as well. It's going to be the bonding grid inspection. They just want to be sure you don't want to have any electrical shocks underwater, especially if you're swimming in there. I can end up in like Final Destination or something. So yeah, so we got to make sure that everything's protected and passing inspections, and we'll take care of everything.
Good morning, guys. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and today we're here at our Mission Viejo project. We're going to be doing a beautiful blue Tahoe Mini-Pebble on this project. Right now, I'm waiting for them to make the color sample. I'll approve it and we'll get this thing poured on the pool. Let's go check it out. So at our last Mission Viejo project, I think the homeowner wanted to go with a midnight blue. As you guys saw from some of the previous videos or some of the previous clips, that thing came out super phenomenal. Homeowner super satisfied, and we're here at our other Mission Viejo project. And the color that we're gonna be doing at this one is a Tahoe blue Mini-Pebble. There's actually no shell, no glass, so it's a pretty standard but beautiful finish, and let's get it checked out. So this pool that we built, it is a 30 by 15 with a custom 5 by 7 spa. So it's usually one of the smaller spas that we do, but when I was speaking to the homeowner, he's like, hey, I'm the only one who's probably gonna end up using this spa. So we actually saved some space in terms of the width and added it to the swimmable space in terms of the width of the pool. If you guys look at the way we designed this one, so we designed it with this custom Baja shelf, custom 5 by 7 spa, and stairway with pavers around the entire deck and coping. So it looks very spot on to our design. We did make a couple of adjustments, like I mentioned, increasing the size of that spa. But overall, man, this thing is coming out super phenomenal, and homeowner's super excited, we're super excited, and another one of our custom builds is almost complete. So as we're installing the Mini-Pebble finish, in the beginning it does look super smooth, similar to plaster, but after we pass it a few times with our brush, what we go ahead and do is actually dry the surface, and it exposes all the natural stone aggregates, as you guys can see here. So this is a different finish opposed to a standard plaster. This is our Mini-Pebble finish, and this thing is coming out super sick, super beautiful, phenomenal, elegant finish. What do you guys think?